Today, we are going to talk about how to choose the right travel and trekking backpack, and most importantly, does the size matter? If you're interested in more videos like this, subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I post a new video. Before you head out for your mountain adventure, you're gonna need to make some choices, and one of them, definitely a big one, is going to be getting yourself a backpack. Now, there are a few things you need to consider before you buy your shiny new pack for durable, weatherproof, and long-lasting use. The fabric of a backpack should be at least water resistant. While it doesn't have to be completely waterproof, it should at least not let the light drizzle water seep in. Additionally, when you're trekking in the monsoon season, you need a rain cover. Most of the backpacks come with a rain cover these days, but if the one you have chosen doesn't, I would advise you to invest in one. Unless you are in one of those old hiking movies, your best bet is an internal frame backpack. Most of the backpacks these days have internal frames, but make sure you do proper research on them. The aluminum frame inside the pack helps you distribute equal weight to your shoulders and hips and keeps your backpack in alignment with your spine. It's easier to walk for long hours without tiring yourself. The weight of the frame shouldn't be too much, so you can check it by holding your empty bag in your hand. Since we're going to walk for long miles carrying our stuff, this is the most important feature you should look at in your pack. I've seen so many people on the trek lugging around their backpacks like a school bag without making proper use of a hip belt. It's there for a reason. Buckle them up. You also have to make sure that the pack has padded shoulder straps for maximum comfort. Another feature to look at is a mesh back padding, which creates a small space between your back and the bag, allowing the air to move through and help keep you slightly cool. While I'm not really worried about people breaking into my bag and stealing my dirty clothes on the treks, the transport from my home to the campsite had gotten me worried. Places like railway cloakroom and airports need you to lock your backpack just for your own safety. Fortunately, there are these backpack carry bags that are lockable, or else you can find someone at the railway station to chain the top of your pack. The traditional military packs came with one big top-loading compartment. Those days are no more. We get to have multiple compartments for easy access. It allows you to sort your stuff into smaller portions, so it's easier to find something you need right away. For example, I'm gonna need my sleeping bag and clothes directly at the campsite when I'll reach there at the end of the hike. So I keep those in the main compartment. My rain jacket and sandals in the side pocket compartments, that way they don't get everything dirty. And GoPro, water, snacks, the things I'll need on the way in the top compartment. It saves having to dig around my bag. Make sure that your backpack has a front-loading suitcase-like zipper for when you reach the campsite and don't want to make a mess out of neatly organized clothes. An additional feature I see as a skier is the pack's side compression straps. I can often use it to carry skis. It can also be used to carry your water bottle, hiking pole, or tripod. One of the biggest questions I had when I was looking for a backpack was the size. I wanted to know what the perfect size is. After a ton of experience, I realized that there is no perfect size. The perfect size is what's comfortable for you. Wow, that sounds philosophical. Your backpack, your backpack, should be proportional to your body. If your backpack is too large or too small, the weight won't be balanced properly and it might cause you back pain. You don't want a huge backpack, but you also don't want a backpack that won't fit in all of your belongings. If a backpack fits everything you want and has a little space left and also feels comfortable to carry on your back, then you have found a perfect size. The best way to know if that's the right backpack for you is to try it on. When you're in the sports or outdoor store, ask them to fill your backpack with an equivalent of around 10 to 15 kgs of weight so that you can see how that weight feels on your back. If you're carrying your backpack on an airplane, like I always do, you need to find a pack that is smaller than the dimensions that your airline suggests for a carry-on bag. In India, these dimensions are around 10 by 14 by 22 inches, or else you will have to check in the backpack. And that's it for today's video. Let me know in the comments which backpack you prefer to take on your treks. And see you next week.